Hey guys, I'm Tyler. I'm shipping clerk here at TekMat. Today we're going to show you how to clean my personal Smith Wesson M&P Shield. This is the 2.0 model, so it's kind of the newer model. All right, let's begin. All right, and getting started, safety first. Let's make sure that the gun is clear. You want to remove your mag, but first make sure you keep your finger off the trigger and the gun pointed in a safe direction. Remove your mag, open and lock your slide, and then physically and visually inspect that it's clear. All right, the gun's cleared, so we can get on to cleaning. In cleaning, the items you're going to need: your cleaning rod, caliber specific brush, your jag, a nylon brush, your Tek towel, cleaner, lubricant, protectant, patches, and some cotton swabs. And then lastly but not least, your TekMat, because it looks cool and it protects your surfaces. Now that we're ready to clean our firearm, we have to disassemble it first. Take your firearm, pull your slide back and lock it. Use the takedown lever and release it. Then you need to slide the lever back forward and, oddly enough, fire it to make it release. All right, now we need to take out our recoil spring. It's pretty easy, just kind of press. Then I make it look hard. And then take out our barrel. So now that the firearm is disassembled, we're going to apply cleaner to all the parts of the firearm. You're going to need your nylon brush, your cleaner. We like to use these droppers here. Drop a few on there. And then start with the outside. Make sure you get all this gunk off of here. Okay. And then moving on to the inside, using the droppers, put a bit on your brush here. We'll go inside the bore. Because of the swivel in the rod, there's no need to take the brush off the end of the rod. You can just go in and out just like this. And we're going to do this a couple times just to make sure that it's clean, and then we're going to set it aside and just let it soak. Next, we're going to get the recoil spring. Hey. Now in cleaning the slide, you want to take special care to avoid getting lubricant or cleaner into your firing pin, but still paying attention to where the rails slide in the slide. Wow, this thing's dirty. It's a good thing I'm cleaning it. Nice thing about the droppers is, you notice my slide's not covered in cleaner. That's because we're allowed to control what goes on here. All right. And finally, the lower assembly. And lastly, the magazine. I'd say mine doesn't look like it's that dirty. You don't have to clean it every time. I've already got everything here, might as well. There we go. Now we're going to take our bore brush off. We're going to attach our jag, and then we're going to put some of these smaller patches on and see if we can get some more of the cleaner, all of the cleaner, and some of that carbon gunk out of the bore. And stick it on there. Push it through your bore. It's going to fight you a little bit. Pull it off. Get you another one. Looks like I'm all out. There we go. Clean. Remember, you can do that as many times as you'd like until you're comfortable with knowing that your bore is clean. So now that the bore is clean, we're going to use our thicker patches to wipe off the outside of the barrel. Get all that cleaner off of there. There are some places in the barrel that the patch is not going to be able to reach. You can use a cotton swab to kind of get down into those areas. There we go. And then moving on to the slide, you want to do the same thing with the cotton swabs. The areas that the patches won't reach. And then of course, a clean patch for the outside. Spring assembly, same thing. Just make sure you get all that cleaner off of there. Any of the debris out. And then the lower assembly, cotton swabs for anywhere that the patches aren't going to get, or you're not going to be able to get to them with the patches. And then a patch for the stuff you can. And the magazine. Here we go. All right, now that the gun is clean and looking much better, let's lubricate it. Get your lubricator and our nifty droppers here. Just a couple drops. That's what's cool about these droppers, is you don't have to go overboard. A couple drops here. Okay. So now lubrication is good for anywhere that metal is going to touch other metal. You want to get it on there, and then anywhere, barrel-wise, slide-wise, anything to do with metal touching metal, you want to make sure that it is lubricated well. There we go. On the lower assembly, there's not too many pieces that you need to lubricate. Remember, just metal that touches metal. You only need just a little bit of this. Couple drops. And then just on the slide rails and anywhere, again, metal on metal. All right. So for the spring assembly, I'm just going to use a patch that I've already used, because you don't need a whole lot of lubricant. Just enough to just kind of be there. Perfect. Now that we've applied the lubricant, we're going to take our Tek towel and give all the parts a quick rub down, just to make sure you got any of the cleaner or any residue that's still left over. You just want to rub everything down to get all that off before we move on to Protectant. The Protectant, kind of like a lubricant, it's going to protect your gun in a different way. It kind of keeps the gun or the metal from rusting, keeps it conditioned, all around makes it look nice. Plus you can put it on all your plastic parts as well. Let's see here, let me get caught up here and we'll go on to Protectant. Get the mag here. And the lower assembly. Okay, put the Protectant right on your Tek towel. Get a couple drops on there, and then you want to take every piece and just kind of lightly go over it really fast. There we go. Now that you're done with the Protectant, you can reassemble your firearm. Let's walk you through that. Put your barrel back in, your spring assembly. Push that in nice and tight. And next, we're going to put the slide assembly back onto the lower assembly. Pretty easy to do. Just make sure you line everything up as you're going back. Get it on there, lock your slide in place, and then return your takedown lever to its original position. That's how I would clean my Smith & Wesson. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and add them down below. And then if you did like this TekMat, check out tekmat.com and you can order it there. Or you can probably order one for your firearm. Thanks for watching.